Welcome Northeast Missouri Angler, I'm Dennis, and today I'm back out on the Mark Twain chasing these crappie. It's October 9th, and I got a late start today. In the fall like this, I like waiting for it to warm up a little bit. It makes it more pleasant on me anyway, because I don't have to start out with jeans on and then you get hot and you just wait a little bit. The fish are still going to bite if they're there, so I don't see no sense in getting up at the crack of dawn when it starts getting later in the year. Like right now it's 10:14. I came to a spot, found some fish, and I'm gonna see if they're biting. If they aren't biting, I'm gonna try some other spots. So stick around, we'll see if we can't catch something for you. Once again, I'm using these 1/8 ounce thumper pillhead jigs, just tipping with a minnow. No plastic body on them or anything. And we'll start out with that and see what happens here. There we go, there's one. White bass. Little white bass. Fun to catch, that ain't what I'm after. White bass. That may be what I'm seeing because they're moving around. I mean, I dropped it down there and it's just like that. It's on. Well, that's crappie. Pretty decent one. It's gonna be close to pan size, close to keeper size. Get out my little measuring stick here. Down it goes. There we go. Just like that. Feels like a good one. Oh, it's a real good one. Real good crappie. There we go. And boy, it wanted it too. There you go. Nice crappie. It's going to be probably 11 inches. My little. There. Right there's the 11-inch mark. So it's about 10.5. Nice crappie. Come right out to a spot I fished here a couple weeks ago on video. Looks like there's some bigger fish on it. Down it goes. It's down there. There, oh, missed him. Let it drop back down. I had 2 hooks on there. There's another one. Oop. There is literally a ton of bigger fish down there. I'll get a camera on this LiveScope once y'all see them. Bait it up there. We'll move this camera and let you all see what these fish look like on this LiveScope. There is a ton of them down there. Alright, you can see what I'm looking at down there. I'm going to drop this jig down. See it start going down right there. I'm trying to stay off of them. I don't want to be right on top of all them fish. Drop that jig down there. Look at them go right to it. Look at them. Look at them. There's got to be 100 of them down there chasing. Them are crappie. They're not shad. They go back down and bring that jig back. Watch. Kind of got off of them a little bit. There's one on it right there. There he is. Little bass. bass. Say it's a little bit of everything down there. Got a little bass there. Got back down there, you can see what they're on. See them all, and there's a stick there. There's a lay down. And they're all longing through here. I'm trying to fish on the edges of them. I don't want to drop right down on top of them. I don't want them to get too skittish. 18.5 foot of water, roughly. Might as well say 19, because you gotta figure the transducer's in the water about 8-10 inches. So. And here we go again. See it going down there. Right next to that stick, going down. There it is on the bottom. There they are, already hitting it. Oh, he was on there. I just let him sit there too long. There comes, they got him come to it. Man, got my, oh, there he is, right there. This is a crappie. This is a big crappie. All right, got it up. Check that out. Yeah, lay that on there, all the way up there. See how big he is here. Got my little board thing here. He's bleeding a little bit. Right at 12 inches. Nice crappie. There's some bigger fish down there. I can see it bigger on that LiveScope. You can't tell exactly how big they are, but you can tell which, you know, difference between a 10, 12 inch and a 6-inch crappie for sure. Turn you back around, let you see catch the next one here. Alright, back on it there. Give me a minute. Ouch. Hooks are sharp on them thumper jigs, that's for sure. Alright. Now let's see if there's any more of them like that down there. Alright. See my jig going down right there. There they come up to it. They're chasing on it. There's one on. Oh, he had it. They're all around it. There he is. Looked like a nice one. Oh, it is. That's another good one. There we go. And we got you back on that one there. Yeah, I'm in the process. I got another camera ordered, but they're on back order. And I have one camera on this position. I can have another one set up on the LiveScope and just swap back and forth between them when I edit videos. I don't have to move the camera around. So, but that'll be coming. Make a little better video that way. There he is. Nice fish. Check, see how big he is. Right at 9. There we go. A little bigger than that. A lot of them down there. There we go. Feels like a better one. There's a better one. So when I'm not concentrating on moving the camera around and whatnot, it goes a lot faster. Oh yeah, 9.5. Like right now, I'm not even watching my LiveScope. I'm not even paying attention to my rod. Easy to get my depth. And once I'm at the know I'm there, I mainly just pay attention to what I'm doing. If you don't, if you're new to LiveScope, don't get trapped into sitting there just because you can see them. There's another nice crappie, another 10-incher plus. Don't get trapped into sitting there watching that screen, focusing on that screen, trying to get that one certain fish. You'll find that you'll spend longer and you won't get a limit of crappie because you spend so much time on that one or two fish you're trying to catch. Next thing you know, you sit there for an hour sitting there trying to watch that screen and whatnot. Also, the whole point of fishing is not just sit there and stare at the screen. I mean, you're outside, it's nice, beautiful weather right now. You know, enjoy the lake, not just come here to play a video game on a screen and get some fish out over it. You can do both. You know, a lot of guys, they curse the LiveScope, but they have it. It's like anything else, it's a tool, but if you rely on that tool too much, it can actually hurt your fishing. You know, it's just a tool. Oh, he was on there. They're not thumping it real hard now. When I first couple I caught hit really hard and they grabbed it and pulled it a little bit. Now they're a little skidded. And they're just grabbing a hold of it, holding on to it. So you gotta kind of move your rod tip a little bit just to feel them on there and know you got them. There he is. Oh, nice fish. Another really nice one. Another 10-inch fish. Real nice fish. Look at that. Dropped it right there and there they are, already on it. Look at that crappie. Mark Twain Lake crappie are not disappointing today. There's another 10.5 inch fish probably. There he is. Good fish. Feels like a real good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, another good one. We'll be close. Not quite. There we go. That's what we're after. There's a good one. Another good solid 10.5 or so. Real nice one. There we go. Nice crappie. Found the nicer ones again. There we go, there's another one. Another big one. Another nice 10-incher. Go. 12. a good one. He's got to be at least a 12. Look at that one there. We're gonna weigh him. We'll weigh him. No. 1.1 looks like. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lucky 13 had done it. That was number 13. 2 more and hey, I'm catfishing. Gotta get something for the catfish guys. Somebody send me a message. What happened to the catfishing? Oh, you've been posting crappie videos. What kind of happened was, I mean, my channel's fairly new. So I'm trying to get my subscriber base up. I fish for multiple species. I just snagged my cover down there. That may change the way things work here. I fish for multiple species throughout the year. But the majority of what I fish for is crappie and catfish. So. But I fish for each one at different times throughout the year. I don't just fish year round for one or the other. I fish spring and fall for crappie, and then I usually do catfish spring, fall through summer mostly. And then I just take breaks on the catfishing and do some crappie fishing. I'll tell you what, this Bass Pro crappie line is tough stuff. So while these crappie are good and easy to get, a lot of times I'll take advantage of that. But I don't want to forget the people that watch my catfish videos. I don't want to leave them left out either. That's the first crappie jig I've lost in quite a while. I just bought a bunch of thumper jigs, pillhead jigs at Cannon Dam General Store this morning. I was getting a little low on them, so I pretty much cleaned him out. So Van, if you happen to watch this, or somebody that knows Van, Kurt definitely needs them. I think I left 2 packs is all that's left out of the pillheads he had, the 1/8 ounce. Those are pink. I'm gonna try using orange just because that's what I grabbed here that I bought this morning. Rather than dig in, open my tackle box up, and try to get in all that, I had these just sitting on the top of it. I bought them this morning. I really like about these thumpers more than anything, it's kind of trivial, but there's no paint on the eyes where you tie at. They already got all the paint knocked off of them. And you just don't have to mess with getting one of those. You got one of those little fancy tools to break the paint out of the eyes, or I always just use a little pocket knife. But you just don't have to mess with doing that. It's trivial as that sounds. It's just a quality of life thing. It doesn't make them work any better. They already work darn good. But that 2 things I really like about them is they're about the size of a 1/4 ounce, normal 1/4 ounce round jig head, as far as their size. The second thing is I don't have to bust the paint out of the eyelets. And the third thing I really like about them is they have a larger sickle hook on them. Instead of just a little gold hook, I like that red sickle hook, and I like a larger hook. Get a lot of jig heads, you know, throughout the years that they put like a number 1 hook on there, you know, a little bitty hook for crappie. And crappie got a pretty good sized mouth on them. There he is. Oh, another good one. Another good one. Look at that. Another really good, solid 11-inch fish. That's 14. There he is. Chunk. A chunk. He's a chunk. It is 11:28. I've been out here roughly about an hour and 15 minutes. And it's right at 10 inches. And I got a limit of fish, all of them 10 inches and over. That's Mark Twain showing off right there on crappie. And just like that, the crappie rod gets put up. Like I said, today I was using the thumper pillhead in 1/8 ounce. I started out with pink and I got hung up on my structure there and switched to orange. Sitting here looking at the camera and I had 49 minutes just on that video. From first fish to the last fish. So that's pretty darn good. Like I said, it's after first week of October, Friday. I think it's the 8th or 9th. And the crappie fishing just seems to just be getting better and better. It seems like each week bigger fish are moving up and they're easier to find. The patterning's pretty much the same. I'm out here on that same gravel flat I was 3 weeks ago when I started catching. And they're still in, these fish happen to be in about 16, 17 foot. Which is shallower than when I was here last time, but the lake's also 2 feet lower than last video. So, and I was catching around 21 foot. So they definitely are a little shallower. I know a friend of mine, Jason Kaiser, Strike 3 Fishing, and he posted a video there last week. He found them in 6 to 8 foot of water. So, but it was the same pattern on these gravel, sloping gravel banks. He normally is a jig guy. He got minnows and just used the jig, just like a jig head like I've been doing the last few weeks. And it worked great for him. And just like me, he pulled up on a mess of fish, boom, 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 boom. They'll kind of move out. You'll catch a few small ones. If you just give them a break and come back, the bigger ones will be there. Or I just usually just stick with them until the bigger ones start hitting again. You know, they come back eventually. So, but yeah, it's great weather. We're gonna have, it looks like we're gonna have a decent fall. Boat traffic today, being a Friday, was actually kind of busy for this time of year. I thought I put it at Ray Burns. There's probably 30, 35 boats, boat trailers in the parking lot. But you can't beat the weather. It's about 65, 66 degrees out here right now from what I'm feeling. The sun's nice and warm, but the breeze, we got the nice fall breeze today. So get out here and get these crappie while the getting's good. Like I said, if you don't have a LiveScope, come to these sloping banks like I'm fishing and set off of them. If you got just regular depth finder, if you see any structure at all, kind of fish it. There's probably going to be fish on it. If not, you can always do the start at 10 feet and kind of go along the bank back and forth. Get you a marker buoy. You catch one, throw that marker buoy out, and fish right around that marker buoy. Because they're packed up. There's not a lot of scattered fish I'm finding. Everything I'm finding, it's either they're together or it's a desert down there. LiveScope, of course, it's easy to find them. Just troll around the banks anywhere from 10 to 20 foot of water and kind of scan back and forth until you find a group and get on them. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like what you watch on my channel, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. It helps me out. Hit a like if you like the videos. Also, if you do subscribe, and you want to be notified when I post a new video, hit the bell right next to the subscribe button, and it'll let you know whenever I post a new video. I try to post at least one video a week. Sometimes they'll be 8-10 days apart because I post at the beginning of one week and at the end of the next week. But I try to get at least one video out a week. Going in this fall, we're going to see a lot more crappie fishing on my channel. There is going to be some catfishing. We got a couple trips planned to different places this fall when my work actually slows down. And thanks for watching.